Hi, I'm Liz Coapola with Mojave Ottawa Community Action Partnership, and May is Community Action Month, and so I'm just really excited to be here to talk to you a little bit about where community action comes from, what we've been doing over the years, and in the direction we're headed. So community action came as part of President Johnson's War on Poverty in the 1960s. It came about with the idea that low-income people know best what's good for them. And so right from the beginning in the 1960s, when community action was passed by the federal government, it was money that came directly from the feds to low-income communities, and was low-income communities designed how these funds would be spent. And so we started early on with many of the programs we still have. Early on in the 60s at Mojave Ottawa, we had Head Start programs, senior services, a lot of things. In the 70s, with the energy crisis, we added weatherization and energy programs. In the 80s, with the homeless crisis, we added homeless and housing programs. And then as we headed into the 90s with increased shortage in childcare, we added a bunch of childcare programs. And family planning has been with us from the beginning as well, Head Start, senior services, and family planning. And one thing that's unique about community action, and there's 1,000 community action programs all across the country. We still serve every county in the country is covered. It's part of an essential part of the nation's effort to end poverty across the country. And so that's still what we do. A central part that's been part of who we are from the very beginning has been this term, maximum feasible participation. It means we have to have the maximum feasible participation of the people we serve included in our work. And so this starts all the way from the board of directors at the very top of the organization. 1/3 of our board is selected by our low-income clients. They often are low-income themselves, voted in by low-income members. The other third of our board, another third is elected officials. For us, it's county commissioners. And then another third are representing business or nonprofits in the community. But so right from the very top, having low-income people on our board, shaping our, not just what kinds of programs we offer, but how we offer them, what types of services we deliver. Another way we include this maximum feasible participation is when we do our community needs assessment. We look through the census and all kinds of health reports and other kinds of documents that are collected, data that's collected. We look at that to kind of shape what we should do, but we also interview hundreds of low-income people in our communities, both people who are our clients and people who for one reason or another are not our clients, because we want to find out what are the barriers to accessing our services. And then this community needs assessment we publish on our website, mojave.org, but we also send into the federal government, we share with the state government, we share with our regional partners, and it speaks to what are the needs in our communities, the needs for families, the kind of infrastructure needs in our communities, and we use that to shape our programming. And so that has been in place, and we've been doing this every 3 years since we started. It's really core and fundamental to who community action is. I've worked in nonprofits for a long time, and I think one of the things that, like, I love all nonprofits. Big shout out for nonprofits, but one of the things that's really magical about community action is how this maximum feasible participation, including the voices and experiences of the people who will use our services in designing them, implementing them, carrying them out, is really critical. And so as we look forward in community action, well, as we navigate this COVID crisis, one of the ways we tap into maximum feasible participation is we call dozens of our clients each week, seniors, families, single adults, youth. We call them and just see, how are you navigating the crisis? What's changing? What do you need from us? And how can we use that to shape services? And then we can talk to our funders and program folks about that. We've also looked to our low-income clients to help shape our future planning. And so we'll save that for future updates. But one thing I'm really excited about is our whole family approach and just the work we're doing to help people move from wherever they are on the Crisis to Thrive scale, from where they are to the next level up. And so we start with meeting immediate safety, then getting people signed up for benefits, helping shape long-term goals, asset building so they're less likely to fall back into deep poverty, and then leadership development and giving back. This whole pathway was designed by the low-income people that we work with. And so that's part of who Community Action is. And I'm just really excited to celebrate Community Action Month with you. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Wellness for Life. Brought to you by Back in Motion Physical Therapy, Gothenburg Chiropractic Clinic, Mahabi Atwa Community Action Partnership, Natural Alternatives, and Lakeside Sports and Pain Clinic.